what they're looking for because it was going on the premise.
What they're looking for because it was taking place on the grounds of sex trafficking. They're searching for photos of girls who might appear to be underage. Yes, it was breaking news that Diddy had adopted a white child, and once you adopted you, I felt that you could enjoy having a black parent to look out for you and support you. Now, girl, let me tell you, the tea is hot today. Chance, Diddy's daughter, has finally broken her silence, and things are about to get messy. You know, Diddy has been in the news lately, not for his music, if you get what I mean. But now that his own flesh and blood is speaking out, the streets are saying it's going to change everything. So here's the deal. Chance Combs, since Diddy has been embroiled in so much drama lately, from bizarre allegations to FBI raids, her 17-year-old daughter has decided it's time to spill the tea on her father. And let me tell you, it's not sweet. Everyone has been wondering what Diddy's kids think of all this, and we're about to find out. And it might just blow your mind. Are you prepared for this, since anything may happen to turn Diddy's entire world upside down? The issue on everyone's mind is whether she will stick with her father or detonate some explosives that will have us all in stitches. Everybody shook I'm Ava, and I'm going to give you some really hot tea. Stay tuned. As a Scorpio, no, what is your other last name? What is your last name? Cons of Everin, yes, that was shocking to hear that he had adopted a white child. I would like you to tell them the story of how I adopted you, even if you still have lovely parents. You are also my child, so please share the tale. Thus I was living on the streets when my father, who had made the decision to become a compassionate guy, spotted me and decided to pick me up, telling me to come inside and play with the kids. Hey, AA, that's kind of like fine suspect. I don't want anyone to get it. I adopted. Madonna adopted children, Charlie Stun adopted children, and no one else has ever adopted Sandra Bullock. It's crazy out here on the internet, so I'll just clarify that I adopted you because I thought you could benefit from having a black parent to look out for you and support you. You played with the kids, and I had your mother's permission to say all of that because it's crazy out here. Jesse and Dyla when I was 6 months old, and after that, the four of us were essentially sisters. I constantly visit, absolutely, and it's AA. Tess is fine. Let's take a little look back at Diddy's relationship with his newborn girl, Chance. They were like two peas in a pod before all of this drama happened. I can feel it. People on the streets were always raving about how close they were, how they would show up to red carpet events together, all smiling, and how they would appear like the ideal father-daughter on Instagram. Chance and Diddy used to have a great relationship, but those days are long gone. Diddy used to post adorable videos of him and Chance dancing or looking proud, like a father and daughter. These days are gone from social media. Instead, it's like crickets. Chance used to hype up her parents and call him her hero. It was enough to make you smile, maybe even shed a tear. However, you know how quickly things can change in the world of celebrities. One year you're on top, the next year, well, you know where people are curious about what goes on behind closed doors, so I'd like to share my perspective. Before we begin, I want to make it clear that despite what I often hear in the comments, I didn't come here to bring down black men. A black man didn't set up his friends and put them in a position where they could never return home to their families. A black man didn't reach out and assist those who helped him climb the social ladder. Instead, it was Puffy. You know what I mean. I got tired of Puffy going on various platforms talking about how much he loved the people he was with and how much he loved those who helped him, when in reality, none of that was true. Some of these guys around here are compensated for their __. I get paid to express my opinions, so yeah, I feel you. You were one of the people who was really close to the situation, so why not thank you? With that said, the last interview you and I had was the day after the raid. Looking back, how do you feel about everything now that it's been almost a week? You're around Diddy. You can't imagine that his houses would be raided for sex trafficking. You understand. You can't think that because back then, Diddy wasn't brother love. Instead, he was puffing until he became Diddy. As a result, his behavior has changed over the years, and the behavior he exhibits now, I couldn't have imagined that the police would be raiding him for sex trafficking. No, bro. If you look at him on other platforms, you'll see that he's a completely different person. You understand that wasn't Puffy, that wasn't Diddy, that was brother love, and love how you feel about all the people who are wondering why haven't any of Diddy's well-known friends come out to defend them. I believe that either they know part of the story is true, or they participated in some of the events, or they are afraid that it might damage their brand, because nobody wants to be in the company of someone who is allegedly involved in sex trafficking. Vince McMahon was one of those people that was called for sex trafficking. We don't hear a lot about it, because he gave up the company. He did what he was supposed to do, and he became Ghost. But now you see they trying to do the same thing to Puffy. They trying to make him the all hip-hop, the face of sex trafficking, like they was going to do the WWF at one time, 'cause that was a big story. So a lot of his people that know him, a lot of the people that been in those parties, and seen probably some unscrupulous that went down. It was like I was there. I hope they don't got me on tape. They feeling a certain way, so they not going to speak on nothing until they've been approached with something. You got to realize when Homeland Security get their evidence together, they going to send agents out. You understand, they might see an agent out to me. Yo, what do you know? What have you heard? What have you seen? What's been going on? You know what I'm saying? Did this happen? When you was around him, did this happen back in the day? That's what they going to want to know. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to send investigators out. They're going to send people out for anybody that they can get some information from to help their case. So those celebrities ain't gonna say nothing. You got your man Stevie J speaking on it right now. He'll be one of the first dudes that they probably pull to the side and say, yo, well, you say that your man, I heard you on TMZ say that he never did this and that. But if those photos, videos, or anything similar exist, you know what I mean. That's what they pay those agents to do. Therefore, I don't think any of his famous friends or acquaintances will speak up until they're contacted or find out what they really have. And let's not forget that Chance is a teenager. You know how they can be moody and stuff. Add some serious family drama, and you've got a recipe for some serious father issues. The real story is that Chance has always been Diddy's little princess, despite what the streets are saying about her perhaps feeling negatively about all of this attention on her father. He said it a million times, so for her to come out now, she must be hitting Diddy where it hurts. This is the same girl who used to stand up for her father online when people hated him, and now she's the one spilling the tea. A plot twist that no one saw coming. So what changed? Did she possibly see something here? Or is she just tired of the drama surrounding her family name? Because, let's face it, being a celebrity these days isn't easy. Chance, Diddy's favorite father-daughter duo, has broken her silence. Will we see them back on the red carpet anytime soon? Or is this the start of a whole new family feud? You know how it goes in Hollywood when family drama spills out into